Hey y'all, welcome to Livestream from the Holler. I'm Eric. I will be supervising today's show. Like to welcome on, and then Tactical, come on, get up in here. Following Tactical, we have Nicole. Oh, look at that fancy hat and everything.
In there in spirit.
And eventually we'll get Jenny over here.
Oh, we need to move this back.
It's dark.
It is dark. So a friend of mine sent us a lighting rig, and that chaos right there is Jenny putting together the lighting rig. Really, like, be building that as we go today. Welcome everybody to the Holler live stream. Questions in all caps, please.
I like Brian.
Yeah.
Great opener.
Aren't you supposed to be quarantined? Nah. Not from this guy. Okay, so we were going to do a touch-in about how it went with a lot of us gone from the Holler, and Nighthawk's not here yet. Where's Nighthawk? Is he working?
No, I'm here.
Working on drinking that beer.
You're here?
I'm here.
Okay. You guys are dark AF.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny, you mind hitting that light switch right over there?
They can see us. They don't want to see us.
Now I have a shiny forehead. Anyway, so Jenny and Tactical were here by themselves.
Oh, we were.
Yeah.
We were.
Why did you almost say a
Nothing.
bad word? Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Putting together stuff. Assembling things is not.
She's assembling the lighting rig that we could have totally assembled 2 weeks ago when Steve dropped it off for me. Thank you, Steve, for this. Because I've been told maybe our lighting's not that great. Who knew? Okay, we kind of knew.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Steve the drummer. You know who you are if you watch these. It just came off the track. Okay. Okay, get the other one out. I'll fix that. How was it? So you're by yourself, and what was there to take care of? Tactical? 2 pigs, 2 goats. What else?
26 chickens and 16 ducks, 1 broody.
Yeah. Has Broody had babies yet?
No. Still waiting. Hopefully.
No, I think it goes the other way.
Hopefully by
The
Sunday.
bulb points out that way and it reflects back off this.
Oh. Okay. So, lots of animals to be taken care of. Need an engineer? Yeah. We need an engineer for this because we're not sure how to build lights. But we have progress.
Ta-da!
Always an adventure.
Just imagine if I'd ever figured out the streaming software, right?
I can't read the instructions because they're too graphic, which is why.
They're graphic? Let me see. We'll show the
Don't
instructions.
show the instructions.
Oh.
Like this one and that one in particular. They're not family friendly instructions.
That's weird. Okay. Well, what kind of lighting rig did you send me, Steve? I'm just kidding. Anyway, should we be writing in all caps? Yeah, if you want me to see what you are asking, write in all caps because I might actually see it. Behind me, you'll see my old coffee grinder. This is the old grinder from Holler Roast that has been replaced as a result of the crowdfunding campaign. But it's still kind of sitting there in case the new one has a bad moment between now and Christmas. So we'll see.
2 is 1 and 1 is none.
Because 2 is 1 and 1 is none, but we'll be selling that at some point. So how was taking care of the animals by yourself?
It's a lot.
I'm not sure why it was a lot. Who takes care of the animals by yourself anyway?
It's all the other stuff on top of taking care of
Oh, what was
animals.
the other stuff?
UPS deliveries and things breaking, emergency fence repairs.
I see. So you like it better when there's lots of us here?
Makes it easier.
Okay. Jenny, did you notice we were gone?
I kind of just isolated myself for the great portion of that. For a great portion of that.
So you quarantined?
I mean, if you want to call it that, yeah.
Where are the thermostats and when will they be back? When somebody builds me a board to mount them on. We still have them though. I know everybody misses the thermostats. Good evening, Mark Alexander. Anyway, okay, so it sounds like it wasn't that big a deal that we were gone, except for Tactical feels like he had to do everything alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, the three of
I'm
us are at
sorry.
the same place. What did you guys think about that?
It's definitely the best year in the last few. It was a great time.
You may be wondering if we have a new Holler neighbor. I have an important announcement to make tonight. You want to make the announcement?
Am I making the announcement?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, so looking at apartments near the Holler, so won't be too long before I'll be part of the Middle Tennessee crew.
Yeah. So he's not moving to the Holler, but he's hanging out in the Holler looking around at stuff. And what have you found so far? Give us the rundown of the state at this point.
Well, it is difficult to get into apartments to tour because everybody's worried they're going to start coughing and, all of a sudden explode. So that's been an issue. But a couple of nice areas. Murfreesboro was pretty cool, and went up to Franklin, saw a bunch of places there. Were pretty nice.
Yeah.
Would have spent a little more time today on the north side of Nashville, but school beckoned.
So you did your work today.
I did schoolwork.
Well, we've had some interesting things happen since getting home. So I got home from Jack Spirko's on Sunday, as did Nighthawk, and you showed up a couple days later. He was smart and took his time on the way home. And then Tuesday, who showed up?
What day is it?
You.
It's Thursday.
Oh, my parents were here.
Yeah, Tactical's parents showed up, and they hung out for a day. What'd you guys do?
Yeah, it's the live stream. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. It's the live stream. One of us doesn't ever know what day of the week it is. Like you and Hawk, man. You and Hawk.
That's not happening to know what day of the week it is.
Tactical, get with the thermostat board. There's some real push on that.
Tell Nicole to bump it up on the priority list.
I mean, Brian, you could make one and bring it out here.
Yeah, Brian.
Just saying.
Brian.
Okay, so Tactical's parents showed up, and I had a pile of boxes from the floor heaping over my dining room table that did not get remedied before they got here, did it? No. So they were kind enough to pretend that wasn't there and stacked a bunch of wood that you two cut.
Split.
Huh?
Split.
Yeah.
Oh, split. I used the wrong word. They split it. So they were splitting wood. Come on down to the south side. That's Mark trying to get you to go look where he lives. You can't have him, Mark. He's ours. I can, but it won't be pretty. Okay. Was it going to be pretty if you did it?
Probably.
It was going to be very solidly built for sure if Tactical did it.
Definitely. For sure.
So Nighthawk came back and worked all week, right? Did
Pretty
you get any time off at all?
Not really, because even Monday I was still running around.
Yeah. So tell us about your job. Come sit.
That's it.
You can sit on the.
okay.
You can sit.
Jeez, Eric's not treating
It's easier to hear you if you're closer to the mic, dude.
Nobody wants to hear me anyways.
Tell us what happened. Tell us about the job. So he's launched a handyman business, and you took a job. What was the job?
Building steps off a deck. Four steps.
Yeah. Do you know what that means he needs to do? Math, right? Math. Lots of math. Okay.
Oh, but I found an app for that.
He found an app for that.
I don't only read it once, so I cut the one stringer wrong, and I had to go back and redo it.
Yeah.
And what should have taken me 2 trips ended up taking me 4. And I totally underestimated how long that was going to take me. But
Yeah.
it's done now.
So he bid the job at how much?
Enough to cover 5 hours.
Say what? Okay, so
And I think I...
are we going to make up what that number is, or are you going to share the number?
Yeah.
No.
And I think I ended up putting 9 hours total in on it.
So at the end of the job, what happened?
When he was getting ready to pay me, he asked me a total I told him the quoted amount, and he went, "Really?" Like, yeah,
that's what I quoted.
That's what I quoted, so I'm gonna stick to that. And he did end up throwing me a couple extra bucks for
And
it.
what else did he do?
And I'm working with him tomorrow. He has another house that he's setting up for a rental, and he wants an extra set of hands helping remodel it.
So he did the right thing. He stuck to his bid, and he got another job out of it, and he learned an important lesson about how long it takes to make stairs and pour cement pads, right?
Yes.
Yes. And that's how it goes sometimes when you start a business, guys. Things sometimes take a lot longer. I'm currently feeling the pain of a very large spreadsheet that I'm working on. That's taking me a lot longer than I wanted it to. So it's really funny watching these lights. But check this out, guys.
Oh, good Lord.
There's a light. Yes, we have lights. I thought those were supposed to point at the umbrella and reflect off the umbrella.
Oh, well, so the picture on the graphic instructions. Yeah. Well, we can do it. Look.
Oxy says she needs to visit and destroy my spreadsheet. Yeah, I need to defragment into address labels, the spreadsheet, and then everybody's also filled out a form for the Kickstart. And what that means is that I have to double check because there are some preferences we needed them to ask for. So it's just a thing. Nothing but a thing. This is getting more entertaining as it goes. There's a ceiling fan there. Don't worry, Steve. We have not destroyed them. We're just working on. Isn't the lighting better already, though? Don't you think?
It's nice that the glare's gone.
Yeah, the glare
I
is
don't
gone.
feel like my eyeballs are being burned out of their sockets.
Never mind.
Is that better? I don't know.
Let's
I don't
turn the
know.
overhead lights off and see.
Okay, it's the moment of truth.
Wait, does it go that way?
I don't know. I've had it go both ways. Okay, what happens when we turn off the light? Just do it.
I'm turning all the switches and nothing's happening.
Yeah, okay. By the way, this one's on a timer, so give it a second. Just wait for it. When I bought this house, the inspector was here, and we turned that light off, and it wouldn't go off, and I was like, oh, we got to fix that. And then we're sitting here talking, and the light goes off. And then I looked at the switch, and if you look in tiny little letters on the edge of that little light switch, it says timer. So I believe Mr. Cruz put that in so he could go to bed.
Takes me a long time.
Shining those lights at walls works for me. I've learned to double the estimate time. Okay, so advice to you. He's learned to double his time.
All right.
Nighthawk learned to double his time too. Yeah, so I think that's just a natural part of when you start doing businesses. Okay, that one needs to come down and move closer, probably. Like, aim down, yeah.
I know, I'm going to.
We're going to point that right at Nighthawk.
Great.
This is fun.
Oh, wait.
Do you guys like this lighting better? I actually can't really see you anymore.
I like it better. I
I
like it better already.
Flat. What does it look like? No?
think it needs to come down like that one.
Like this one?
Yeah, see how it's aimed down?
Oh,
So
aimed
it's
down.
aimed
And
up.
you're lighting the,
Yeah.
lighting the ceiling.
The ceiling looks great, but
Yeah.
A little more.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Closer.
good.
That kind of works. Well, I mean, you can see us, right? Next time we expect TV makeup. It's not on Loose to Goose night. I did that last night. Jenny's got TV makeup on. Come on in
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
This is called leftover work makeup.
Yeah?
That's been slightly touched up.
Here, I'll sit up here. You can sit by Eric.
I'm just gonna walk.
Now
over
you guys
to-
can't see
Oh,
me.
sorry. I almost hit you in the head with my bosom.
Oh, that would have been awkward. See, she's got her TV makeup on. We got it covered. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about? We were actually just talking about something before this started that was entertaining, and then we got off on the whole light thing.
Go out the goat.
What about the goat?
The goat escaped.
The goat got out today. I was having coffee on this chair that's now full of lighting gear, and talking to Tactical's parents who were still here visiting. And I went down the, I looked up and there's a goat walking by. So I said, the goat's out. I was barefoot at the time. There was ice, like frosty grass. I queued up on the phone to Tactical and I said, goat's out. Did you know the goat's out? Because I didn't know if he was up there putting the goat out. It was put goat out time anyway. And then I ran outside barefoot and Tactical met me. We got the goat back in and then I defrosted my feet later. So.
Do you know what I like about the expression barefoot?
But,
I always pretend that it means like your feet are actually bare feet. Like, I don't know why, but I always think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this sort of channel? Do we have a
because
troll?
no, that's Oxy. She said it wasn't that sort of channel because I almost hit you in the head with
That's right.
And somebody did ask if we make stuffing or dressing. In the South, you make dressing.
I make dressing because I'm in the South, but I learned to make stuffing, and it's the same recipe.
Mine's not.
Mine is. It's chestnut.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing because I need to ketoize it.
We're going to keto.
We're going to ketoize our Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And usually, traditionally, tomorrow I do an episode on recipes for Thanksgiving, but I don't have them. And I have an interview show tomorrow. And so I think I'll probably bang that out on Monday after talking to Jenny about what she's doing for her stuff. And then I have to figure out if I'm using pork rinds or chaffles. I mean, he can't eat the dressing anyway, so I can have almond flour in it because it has chestnuts in it. But yeah, we'll probably make a Nighthawk-sized, completely non-keto friendly dressing.
I had a cornbread.
Oh, cornbread we could do.
That's how I grew up, was cornbread dressing.
Horrible. Stovetop.
Stovetop.
Add water, instant
You
dressing.
poor kid.
So Tactical, what was your experience having visitors this week? How'd you like having visitors here?
It's fine.
Deep Tactical. It's deep.
Yeah, I know.
It was fine.
Tactical's being super talkative.
He is. He's like avoiding the light. He's like hiding off screen
Tactical,
too.
do you want to sit in my lap so you can get
It's not that kind of channel.
I mean, today.
Yeah. We're just reading your things.
Cornbread dressing for the win.
Cornbread. It's not
Is that what
keto though. It's not keto.
That's what I was
So what other projects do we have? So I understand that next week the boys are out of school.
They are.
And I asked Lander what project he's going to do because when you have time off around here, you do projects. And he gave me an answer. He told me he was going to make a swing.
Yeah, out of what?
I don't know. I guess he's got to figure that out on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And where? So that might be in the offing next week. What other projects we got going on?
Firewood.
Firewood.
Still working on the pig fence.
Still working on the pig fence. Brutus has almost completely destroyed his shelter in just 1 week. Yeah.
I haven't looked.
Yep. I can't read what Brian's saying because I'm blind.
Probably complaining about the fact the pig fence isn't done.
Hit me up. I actually have a keto cornbread recipe.
Okay, well, hit me up with your keto cornbread recipe. That sounds great.
Bunch of trees. Just need a board and a rope.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. And I mean, that's pretty much all that's going on right now, unless you guys have other questions. We're not very entertaining tonight. We were way entertaining like half an hour ago.
We exhausted ourselves.
We shouldn't have started talking to each other before the live stream. That's where we went wrong. That is where we went wrong. Because we were talking about all sorts of interesting things. We're having a family meeting.
Yeah, we're doing that Sunday.
Why are we doing that?
While we're doing the family meeting. Because
Mhm.
it's important for us to touch base with each other and figure out all the things that happen around here. Like things we can help each other with and things that we need and just building
Yeah.
our stuff.
Let me entertain you. Is that what you mean, Oxy? Sorry.
Nope,
She
you're
told
fine.
me to sing. Also, it's not that kind of channel. Anybody who knows that reference will know.
I do, but I can't think of it. But
It's
I know.
Gypsy Rose Lee.
Yeah. Yes.
Not going there either. Yeah, so we decided we're gonna have like a monthly family meeting and not do something weekly, which is too much, to be more like purposeful about how we communicate about certain things. What certain things, I don't know. Jenny's doing the agenda. So whatever she has put on the agenda, people have sent her certain things, right?
Well, the boys never send me anything. They just, you guys should send me stuff.
They both had the same look on their face.
I think she was talking to
There was
us.
like
Yeah.
deer in headlights
I'm
look.
gonna pretend she was talking about her boys.
No,
No.
I'll go with that.
no. Okay, so I was talking about the older redneck collar boys.
The older redneck holler boys
Yes.
don't send agenda
They
items.
do not send agenda items
Eric,
because
You should send an agenda item. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Drink more beer.
Drink more beer.
Okay.
but it would be helpful if they did because it's not just about like what we have to do. It's about
Yeah.
troubleshooting things that are already happening too.
4 households, Brian.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
households.
Yeah. So it's 4 households. We're going to check in once a month, hour time limit. It's an hour time
It's an
limit
hour.
because I hate meetings. Everybody hates meetings, but we kind of need to link up on that. So
Yeah. The first one might be a little bit longer,
we'll see.
like an hour 15.
We'll see. At the end of the hour,
There's
we,
a lot.
we assess. I know there's a lot.
Okay, there's a lot on the agenda,
There's a lot on the agenda.
but we're gonna start documenting it too,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think, what do you guys say overall? Is the community thing going well here, or are you suffering under it?
It's been going good.
Yeah, it's going
I
well
like it,
for
yeah.
me. I have to talk to them about my coffee roasting schedule on Sunday. I have quite the coffee roasting schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, it's great, but me participating in the community is not as great when I'm in there doing.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm out of coffee.
Oh.
Do you know where I can get some?
Do you want full calf or half calf?
Why is there
Is
such thing
that
as
a real?
half-calf?
Is that a real question?
So, guys,
Is that a serious question?
I effed up some roasts yesterday, and they all went in a bucket. Am I selling that as bucket blend? No. Is some of it
Okay.
decaf? Yes. Probably 25% decaf beans in that bucket right now.
Why would you contaminate the good coffee with
It's the
make-believe-
decaf Sumatran,
with the make believe coffee?
you know, because you can have more cups of it. So
That means I would have to wake up earlier.
I also
to
have
drink
other
more.
coffee in there because I roasted tonight for shipping tomorrow. So
Consent agenda. It's been our first hour and 15 minutes just agreeing on what the agenda will be for the meeting.
no. She made the agenda.
I
We
made
just
the
sent her the
agenda.
stuff
Mhm.
because I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with parliamentary procedure though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna be efficient. And
Yeah,
each
we're not jumping.
Did you get a portable gavel?
No.
Do we still have the cattle prod?
I asked about this last
That's
week.
not
Oh man.
I'm not coming to this meeting
We
anymore.
got dog collars.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm working that day.
Yeah.
You have to participate. It's mandatory.
We'll have coffee though. It's here.
Yeah.
And the International Space Station has not ended. What's the all caps thing that just came across?
The decaf was a godsend.
Yep.
Mom couldn't have regular after surgery.
I'm glad. I have 4 kinds of decaf now. They're not on my website. I have Peruvian, Sumatran, normal Holler roast decaf, and a Brazilian. So if you order a sample pack, you can. It's also not that kind of channel.
Straight one down too.
He just was like. Anyway, you can order a sample pack of the decaf. I just haven't added it to the drop down. So
we use redneck rules when we have meetings. We don't have to have parliamentary procedure or Robert's rules.
yeah.
We just use redneck ones.
Which is when the rednecks become unfocused and start wiggling, you better end the meeting now. Otherwise, they'll start trying to fix stuff that they shouldn't be fixing. Right?
Pretty much.
I've done that tonight.
What are you talking about?
You haven't fixed it yet.
I think there's a water leak in the floor. I'll go get the chainsaw.
Oh, great. Great.
Yeah, I gotta check.
Right tool for the job.
Exactly. We gotta
Yes.
get through the floor.
So that's how exciting it is here right now. I'm just roasting my butt off to get the Kickstart orders out. I got a bunch out today, going in cycles. I've had an employee out helping me pack those. She's not going to be able to come, so Jenny's helping out tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not broken, what?
F with it until it is.
Yeah,
That's the way to go.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
They'll be like, this dry erase board's broken. I'm taking it down so I can go back outside where I really want to be. But it's fun having you. He cooked dinner tonight. Tell him what you cooked.
We had steak and kale, apple, and onion salad. It was pretty good.
It was really good.
I did have a pretty impressive moment though. I shattered one of Nicole's containers, and then immediately got the look like, oh my god, that's great grandma's like antique container, and so.
So I told him, you know where that container came from, and he was like, oh crap. It was left here before I moved in with all the junk left behind. I mean, I have had it 14 years, but now I get to go shopping at the Goodwill for another salt container. And so far, nobody's cut their hand by pushing down on the top of my garbage, which is where all the glass shards are. So don't do that.
I made a really good attempt at it.
Yeah, don't cut your hands.
I have a tourniquet if you need that.
We have a tourniquet. I have quick cut.
Both.
Tactical has both.
We have blow torches too.
Blow torches. What's that bottom question?
No, it's not.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Okay, we've already handled that. Great. So yeah, it's always good to be a guest in somebody's house and great grandma's
Yeah.
harvest gold container.
True.
Yeah. I quickly told him I actually have some things like that here, and I don't have them out for a reason because I'm clumsy. But it was the single most clumsy juggling job I've ever seen. Not ever, but at least 2 months. I haven't seen it was impressive because it didn't just go straight down and go. Psh, it was like he tried to stop it.
Yeah. You gotta go for
legs
the recovery.
went out, and yeah,
Gotta go for the recovery.
yeah. I'm not gonna drop the thing. I dropped the thing. Yeah. Just imagine if I had tile floor. It would have really shattered then. It would be pretty cool. Also, don't walk barefoot in my kitchen right now. I haven't vacuumed it. I haven't vacuumed it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
I swept it pretty well, but I haven't vacuumed it yet. So anyway, that's the news from the holler. We're looking at a question from Mark Alexander.
At least great grandma wasn't in the glass.
Mark delivered a turkey somewhere today that was supposed to be dressed in a little girl's baby dress, but we didn't pull that one off very well because I was out of town and couldn't get him a dress. That would have been funny.
What? Nobody brought me in on that. I could have totally done it.
I know. I guess you totally could have.
I could have done it.
I've been a little tired this week. But that's the way it always is after an event. But we're caught up on coffee orders except for the one that came in after I finished roasting today. Okay. We're going to end, guys. Make it a great evening.